salt off of them, and I cook them overnight. And everyone should have a slow cooker. They're so good. I also have to introduce Paula. Paula's my assistant, and she's a blessing, and she does all of the cooking for our diabetic program that we have in the city of Richmond, and in our breastfeeding program, and our clean eating program. She does the preparation and the cooking. But these we just put overnight. We put the greens in a bag, the kale in a bag, and add the garlic and all the other seasoning, and marinated it overnight. So now what I'm going to do is talk to you guys just a little bit about soul food, because that's the topic. And when we think about soul food, we think about maybe one particular ethnic group. But soul food, it far extends. It goes way beyond a particular group of people. Because when you think about the soul, from a natural perspective, it's where your emotions lie. And with the soul food, no matter what the nationality was, especially for people who were in disparity and in poverty, when they had food, it was an indication of provision and love, because they shared the food with those that they loved. They started off with a seed. Most of them were involved in horticulture, agriculture. They planted it, and it brought forth a harvest, and then they had meat on their table so that they could feed their houses. So that's the concept of soul food, because it's heartfelt, because they did the labor, they reaped the harvest, and then they shared in the celebration of love through eating, because food is an expression of love. And so what I've done today is I thought about, I'm from New Orleans, so I thought about what is common in New Orleans. Every Monday, when the windows were open, you could smell beans cooking in the community. And you can smell rice. I cooked a certain type of rice for you guys that was very low in no starches as far as coating is concerned. It's basmati rice. Have you guys heard of it? Indian rice? Yeah, it's a wonderful rice, and that's the rice that I prefer to use, especially for those who are diabetic. You're going to be able to taste the difference, and you're going to be able to feel the difference when you're chewing it, because you're going to have to chew it a little bit longer, meaning that it's coarser, so it has more fiber to it. So it's not going to just kind of jump in your blood, all of that sugar at one time. So we have that. So what we're going to do is, I've already consecrated it and blessed it. So you guys can eat it freely. But I want you guys to taste the kale first. So we have the forks here, and you can taste the kale. So while I'm talking and preparing your other food, and you guys can ask questions, you can be tasting some of the foods. Now, the kale is just marinated fresh kale with bell pepper, yellow bell pepper, red bell pepper, orange bell pepper, and Italian dressing. And garlic, tons of garlic. Because garlic is an internal healer, and it is so good for the stomach, but then it's also good for the blood. And whatever's good for the blood is good for the heart. Does that make sense? Yes. So you guys can now, at one time, because I forgot my trays. We normally serve, but we forgot our trays today. So you can come up and get your kale. Come on. And I'm not going to do like they do at dinner banquets. Row number 6, table number 4, and you're at table